Under no circumstances are we listening to the news. It's far too depressing. We're here for a party! It's 10 o'clock. It's Saturday night. That means only one thing. You're tuned to Phoenix Country Radio. And it's Tony's Irish Country and Craic Party. Come on in. Yes, indeed, you are very welcome. Come on in. It's another Saturday night of sing-alongs, dance-alongs, drink-alongs. Let's have a party. And kicking us off, rolling out the red carpet, it's the one and only Mr. Jimmy Buckley.
I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. Gonna treat you like a VIP, like you ain't never known. I'm gonna have a breastpin at the station. I'm gonna let them know at the United Nations. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. Well, I think I hear old 99 around in the bend. I know it won't be long till you're in my arms again. I'm gonna love you, hug you, kiss you. I'm gonna let them know how much I miss you. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. Gonna treat you like a VIP, like you ain't never known. I'm gonna have a breastpin at the station. Gonna let them know at the United Nations. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. Yeah. Woo! Well, I worn out my best shoes, walking the floor, and I won't slip away till you knock on my door. Well, with the word that you was coming, the clock on the wall just about stopped running. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. Gonna treat you like a VIP, like you ain't never known. I'm gonna have a breastpin at the station. Gonna let them know at the United Nations. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. Treat you like a VIP, like you ain't never known. Gonna have a breastpin at the station. I'm gonna let them know at the United Nations. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet when you come home. Yeah! Thank you very much. Thank you.
All around my hat I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love who's far, far away. Fare thee well, cold winter, and fare thee well, cold frost. Nothing have I gained, but my own true love I've lost. I'll sing and I'll be merry when occasion I do see he's a false deluding young man. Let him go reason why I'm wearing it. It's all for my true love, who's far, far away. And all around my hat I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for 12 on that day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love, who's far, far away.
Yes, thank you very much, Louise Morrissey. That was Louise telling us all about her hat. Great lively opening to the show there. And of course, before that was Jimmy Jimmy Buckley rolling out the red carpet to welcome you all in to Tony's Irish Country and Crack party here on Phoenix Country Radio every Saturday at 10 p.m. We've had loads of messages into the station and getting in touch with me through Facebook, etc. If you want to get in touch and have any special requests or shout-outs that you want mentioned, you can get in touch through the usual methods. It's Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Search for Tony Brown Comedy. Through my website, which is all the W's, www.tonybrown.comedy.com, or email me at tonyshoutouts@gmail.com, and we'll get through some of your requests later on in the programme. But we received during the week the new single by the Apache Showband, which is absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to give it a wee rattle here. It's Saving All My Pennies.
Last night, my little girl heard me crying. She tiptoed to my bedroom and climbed upon my bed. She had her piggy bank in her arms, with teardrops in her eyes. She looked at me and said, she said, I'm saving up my pennies to buy you a brand new heart. 'Cause you said, Mama, tore yours all apart. Daddy, please don't cry. Yes, you and I can make a brand new start. I'm saving up my pennies to buy you a brand new heart. Broken homes breaks everybody's heart. But why are little children always torn apart? And you know, it's just killing me that my little girl's heart is breaking. But if pennies could buy me new ones, then I bet I'd buy one for her. She said, I'm saving up my pennies to buy you a brand new heart. 'Cause you said, Mama, tore yours all apart. Daddy, please don't cry. Yes, you and I can make a brand new start. I'm saving up my pennies to buy you a brand new heart. She said, I'm saving up my pennies to buy you a brand new heart. I love you, baby.
left school a while ago and I got myself a job. The crack is good on the building site and I make a few old bob. I bought a Ford Fiesta, me pride and joy is she. If they're stopping round the border, will you flash the lights at me? Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. I paid the owl insurance, sure it cost me a couple of grand. I'm now stone broke and that's no joke, I'm sure you'll understand. I have no money left at all to pay for an MOT. If they're stopping round the border, will you flash the lights at me? Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. The tires are nearly baldy and I've got no tax at all. There's a drop of red in the diesel tank, that could be my downfall. If the customs they are dipping, or the boys in blue you see, if they're stopping round the border, will you flash the lights at me? Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. Sometimes on a Sunday to Jonesboro I go. I might have a couple of squibs in the boot, tapes or videos. I might have a load of Apache or a drop of duty free. If they're stopping round the border, will you flash the lights at me? Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. We're crafty round the border, that's how we have to be. We like to get the better of the customs and authority. Been there before, we know the score, we've a simple philosophy. If things aren't right, be it day or night, just flash the lights at me. Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me.
Yes, that was Country Harmony and Flash the Lights at Me, and that was a special request for, I mentioned her a couple of weeks ago, and that is for Betty Flanagan in Bangor, who makes the best chocolate cake in country music. And I promised you that I would keep you updated as to when I received said chocolate cake, and Betty turned up here at the studios, on the farm here in Bangor where we have the studios, with a box. And inside the box was the most delicious chocolate cake. But I don't mind telling you, it only lasted 45 minutes in this house. I actually did manage to get a slice of it before the kids got tore in. So Betty, thanks a lot for the chocolate cake. And we'll look forward to the next one, because that one didn't last very long. Now, coming up next, we've got Colin Harney and his tribute to the legend, the late Brian Call. Now, Brian Call... everybody knew Brian Call, and I tell you what, there was no better man for telling a story than Brian. He used to hold court and have us all in stitches backstage. So here's Colin Harney's tribute to the late Brian Call.
In the town of Omagh, in the county of Tyrone, once lived a man now loved by one and all. 'Twas when he started singing that he became well known, when he graced the stage, the singer Brian Call. Brian and the Platterman, they travelled near and far, a big part of the Irish showband scene. In 68 he formed the Buckaroos and became a country star, one of the finest Ireland's ever seen. He sang the hits that we all loved, a voice so pure and clear. The people gathered round and filled the hall. We're grateful for the memories created through the years. We thank you, our legend Brian Call. Nashville, Tennessee, he went to make his dream come true with a visit to the Grand Ole Opry. To stand upon the stage and sing was all he ever knew. A legend he was surely born to be. How we mourn your passing, we can't believe you're gone. Your songs will be forever on our mind. And though you've left this world of ours, your music will live on. Brian, you were a legend of our time. He sang the hits that we all loved, a voice so pure and clear. The people gathered round and filled the hall. We're grateful for the memories created through the years. We thank you, our legend Brian Call. He sang the hits that we all loved, a voice so pure and clear. The people gathered round and filled the hall. We're grateful for the memories created through the years. We thank you, our legend Brian Call. We thank you, our legend, the mighty Brian Call.
Yes, thank you, the legend Brian Call, and may you rest in peace. And thank you for the memories that you shared with us and the laughs and the music that you gave us, Brian. It was a pleasure to have known you. Now, another single that's just come into the studio this week, and this one's by Chelsea Kelly. It's Small Town Saturday Night.
There's an Elvis movie on a marquee sound. We've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broken, Bobby's got a bug. He puts $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck. Going 90 miles an hour down a dead-end road. And what's the hurry, son? Where you gonna go? We're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Lucy's got her lipstick on a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath and trouble on his mind. Yeah, well, Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. They got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Bobby told Lucy the world ain't round. Drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat. 'Cause when people leave town, they come back. They go 90 miles an hour to the city limit sign, put the pedal to the metal before they change their mind. Then they'll howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. They'll howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night.
Hope you enjoy my Good Time Country Music Show.
Good Time Country Music Show is the new single from singer-songwriter Dave Sheriff, taken from the 2020 CD featuring 15 new songs, including the title track Angel Wings, which received more than 300,000 views on social media.
Let's show appreciation for the drivers.
Big up for the trucks.
Bring the things that we all need that we can't get enough. Without those 18-wheelers, life would be a little tough. So raise your thumb up in the air. I give it big up for the trucks.
Hey, Eastbound, you got your ears on?
A big up for the trucks.
Old friends and new friends.
And new friends. And ones we don't see at all. Some we meet on the corner, some we just like to call.
Unconditioned, My Condition, and many more. Order direct from davesheriff.com or from your local dealer. Who is that voice in that ad? He sounds very handsome, doesn't he? I'll have to find out who he is, make sure he's as handsome as he sounds. Anyway, they say laughter is the best medicine. Unless, of course, you're diabetic, in which case insulin, I would suggest, would be better. But coming up, we have Gregory Donaghey from the Cadets Showband, now living out there in Canada. This is Gregory's Laughing Policeman. Now, I want you to do me a favour. I want you to sing along and laugh along. When Gregory's doing the fits of laughter, you laugh along too. Exercise those chuckle muscles. You'll end up with a six-pack like me. So here it is, Gregory Donaghey's The Laughing Policeman.
Policeman, he's always on our street. A fat and jolly red-faced man, he really is the treat. He's too fine for a policeman, he's never known to frown. And everybody says that he's the happiest man in town.
Come on, it's Saturday night, let me hear you laughing.
His jolly face had wrinkled and then he shut his eyes. He opened his big mouth, it was 100 size. He said, I must arrest you, he didn't know what for. And then he started laughing and then he cracked his jaw. He laughs upon Judy, he laughs upon his beat. He laughs at everybody when he's walking down the street. He never can stop laughing, he said he's never tried. But once he did arrest a man and laughed until he So if you chance to see him while walking round the town, shake him by his fat hand and give him half a crown. His eyes will beam and sparkle, he'll gurgle with delight. Then you'll start him laughing without him getting
They say Mother Earth is breathing with each wave that finds the shore. Her soul rises in the evening for to open twilight's door. Her eyes are the stars in heaven, watching o'er us all the while. And her heart it is in Ireland, deep within the Emerald Isle. We are 40 against hundreds in someone else's bloody war. We know not why we're fighting or what we're dying for. They will storm us in the morning when the sunlight turns the sky. Death is waiting for its dance now. Fate has sentenced us to die. Ireland, I am coming home. I can see your rolling fields of green and fences made of stone. I am reaching out. Won't you take my hand? I'm coming home. Ireland. Oh, the captain, he lay bleeding. I can hear him calling me. These are your men for the leading. Show them to their destiny. And as I look around me, I see the ragged, tired and torn. I tell them to make ready, 'cause we're not waiting for the morn. Ireland, I am coming home. I can see your rolling fields of green and fences made of stone. I am reaching out. Won't you take my hand? I'm coming home. Ireland. Now the fog is deep and heavy as we forge the dark and fear. We can hear their horses breathing as in silence we draw near. There are no words to be spoken, just a look to say goodbye. I draw breath, the night is broken as I scream our battle cry. Ireland, I am coming home. I can see your rolling fields of green and fences made of stone. I am reaching out. Won't you take my hand? I'm coming home. Ireland, Ireland, I am coming home. I can see you rolling fields of green and fences made of stone. I am reaching out. Won't you take my hand? I'm coming home. Ireland.
Yes, that was the voice of Peter Corry, the international singing star from Bangor in Northern Ireland. And in fact, I was speaking to Peter during the week, and he was telling me at last he has a gig. We are back. We are beating this Chinese bat bug. And he is back. Yeah, he's got a concert coming up. Now, it's an outdoor concert with a roof. I'm not sure how that works, but it's at Crawfordsburn Country Park at the Scout Centre, and it's on the 22nd of August down here in Bangor. And it's Peter with his band and special guests. Great to hear from you, Peter, and delighted to see you back doing what you do best. Now, coming up, our father and son, it's Dominic and Barry.
There was a time I could drink my cares away and drown out all of the heartaches that hurt me night and day. When the thought of you came crashing through, I'd have one more. But now the whiskey ain't working anymore. One good honky-tonk angel to turn my life around. That's reason enough for me to lay this old bottle down. A woman warm and willing, that's what I'm looking for. 'Cause the whiskey ain't working anymore.
They knew all of the reasons why I was coming round, round, round.
'Cause in my mind, peace I find when they start to pour. But now the whiskey ain't working anymore. Sing it, son.
I need one good honky-tonk angel to turn my life around. That's reason enough for me to lay this old bottle down.
Well, a woman warm and willing, Lord, that's what I'm looking for. 'Cause the whiskey ain't working anymore.
Yeah, a woman willing, that's what I'm looking for. 'Cause the whiskey ain't working anymore.
Lord, the whiskey ain't working anymore. Used to walk on faith.
DK Events and Tours presents Dominic Kirwan and Friends Weekend of Irish Entertainment at the Aberdeen Douglas Hotel, Scotland, from Friday the 12th to the 15th of November 2021. 3 nights bed and breakfast with gala dinner on the Saturday night, plus entrance to all 3 shows and events for only £349 per person, based on 2 people sharing with coach transfers. $309 with no travel. Joining Dominic for this special weekend of music are Barry Kirwan,
Living for the weekend. Yeah, we're living for the weekend.
Olivia Douglas,
And the gang is up, I'm leaving Tipperary. So goodbye Rick and goodbye Pat, goodbye Kate and Mary. The anchor's weighed and the gang is up, I'm leaving Tipperary.
John Malloy,
Don't put me in the X-Files. I was out all night hanging with the boys, playing poker.
Flights are also available to Glasgow and Aberdeen, but are not included in the weekend package. Coach pickup points and more details by emailing dkeventsandtours@gmail.com. Also text or telephone 07710 401 655. That's 07710 401 655 for the Dominic Kirwan and Friends Weekend in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Trust in love.
There was that handsome sounding voiceover guy again. I wonder who that could be. Anyway, last week we played an American artist who's making a big name for himself, especially amongst all the young'uns out there, and that was Noah Schnacky. Now, I had never heard of him. My daughter told me about him, said I should be playing him, so I played him last week for her, for Amy. Now, I've had more requests come in for Noah Schnacky again. This time, it's not for my daughter Amy, there's no nepotism involved. It's for Megan Ferguson. So Megan, here's Noah, especially for you.
She broke my heart, she left me all alone. Did it on the phone, about 20 seconds long. She broke my heart, I never saw it coming. I thought that we were something, she thought we were nothing. She broke my heart, oh yeah. She called it quits, yeah. But looking back, man, I sure am glad she did. Cause it wouldn't have been right and so low Friday night at the House of Blues. And I wouldn't have been there to accidentally spill my drink on you. You wouldn't have laughed at how I danced. I wouldn't have tried to hold your hand. I wouldn't have thought I had a chance. But here you are. Well, thank God she broke my heart. She broke my heart. Feel like $1,000,000. Cause if there was still a her, it wouldn't mean us. I could've stayed home, I almost did. But baby, look at what I would've missed, yeah. I wouldn't have been right and so low Friday night at the House of Blues. And I wouldn't have been there to accidentally spill my drink on you. You wouldn't have laughed at how I danced. I wouldn't have tried to hold your hand. I wouldn't have thought I had a chance. But here you are. Well, thank God she broke my heart. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, thank God she broke my heart. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, thank God she broke my heart. She broke my heart. And now I know why they say, oh, God bless the broken road. Cause it wouldn't have been right and so low Friday night at the House of Blues. And I wouldn't have been there to accidentally spill my drink on you. You wouldn't have laughed at how I danced. I wouldn't have tried to hold your hand. I wouldn't have thought I had a chance. But here you are. Well, thank God she broke my heart. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, thank God she broke my heart. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, thank God she broke my heart. Well, thank God she broke my heart. Well, thank God she broke my heart.
If you like the songs they used to play, then maybe you would like the way my mom and daddy danced together, close enough to find out whether furthermore they should pursue the kind of things that lovers do. A kiss upon the cheek was charming, and on the lips was quite alarming. Rock and roll, you're young and you're beautiful, and I'm sure you'll understand. Rock and roll, you're fun, but it's beautiful. Dancing hand in hand.
I take you home. Tomorrow may I telephone. Was once upon a time quite normal. Now it's rather more informal. Sending flowers used to be the way. When lost for words a rose would say, I love you and I really miss you, and how I'd really like to kiss you. Rock and roll, you're young and you're beautiful, and I'm sure you'll understand. Rock and roll, you're fun, but it's beautiful. Dancing hand in hand. Rock and roll, you're young and you're beautiful, and I'm sure you'll understand. Rock and roll,
That was Clubsound, the Northern Irish comedy show band, who last year were celebrating 50 years on the road, and I think they had a whole celebration organised. I think they were going to do a night at the Grand Opera House and out around the country, and of course the Chinese bat bug put a stop to that. But hopefully it was only postponed and not cancelled, and Clubsound will be back on the road doing what they do best soon. Now, here's the man with the golden horn, the one and only Billy McFarland.
Oh, the sign on the door says, come on in. We're so glad that you've come back home again. Oh, we knew you wouldn't stay. You just couldn't live that way. Now I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Oh, I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Back where I've really always been. Hear the laughter of the crowd, turn the jukebox way up loud, 'cause I'm back in the honky-tonks again. That old apron that she gave me never fit. Every time I cut the grass I'd get half lit. Oh, I knew if I'd have stayed she'd have drove me to my grave. Now I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Oh, I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Back where I've really always been. Hear the laughter of the crowd, turn the jukebox way up loud, 'cause I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Looking round I can see that nothing's changed. Except that beard that old Mac's wearing sure looks strange. You don't mean that's his wife? Must have been a hell of a fight. Oh, I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Oh, I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Back where I've really always been. Hear the laughter of the crowd, turn the jukebox way up loud, 'cause I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Oh, I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Back where I've really always been. Hear the laughter of the crowd, turn the jukebox way up loud, 'cause I'm back in the honky-tonks again. Yes, I'm back in the honky-tonks again.
It's Tony's toe-tapping, hand-clapping best of country and crack. Great for dancing and romancing, but no jiving while you're driving.
Mickey Marley had a wee horse. He kept it at the back of the house, of course. It wouldn't eat grass and it wouldn't eat hay, but it would eat sugar lumps all the day. Mickey got wood and wheels for the start. Then he sat down and made a wee cart. He hammered and he hammered and he footered about until he had built a roundabout. Round and round, then up and down, through the streets of Belfast town. All the children laugh and shout, for here comes Mickey's roundabout. Then he went from street to street, a penny a time and pick your seat. A hobby horse or a motor car, jump on son and howl the bar. The children's faces shine with glee, laughs and smiles a sight to see. Haven't got a penny and your ma's gone out, you could still get on his roundabout. Round and round and up and down, through the streets of Belfast town. All the children laugh and shout, for here comes Mickey's roundabout. But then alas, to his dismay, the roundabout was burnt one day. For Mickey lost everything he had, and all the children were so sad. But his friends, they gathered round from every part of Belfast town. They hammered and they hammered and they footered about and built him a brand new roundabout. Round and round and up and down, through the streets of Belfast town. All the children laugh and shout, for here comes Mickey's roundabout. Hobby horses don't get old, on winter days don't feel the cold. But Mickey knows each winter past, the roundabout is still at last. No more we'll hear the happy sound of his roundabout in Belfast town. But we thank the horse and the wee small man for the joy they spread across the land. Round and round and up and down, through the streets of Belfast town. All the children laugh and shout, for here comes Mickey's roundabout. Round and round and up and down, through the streets of Belfast town.
Sleep at all last night, I stayed up till the dawn, banging out the jigs and reels till everyone had gone, singing some old shut-eyed song I hadn't sung for years, knocking back the brandy and the beer. Back across the ocean to my home, away from home, I'm glad to be returning, but sad I had to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time. It's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. I had one bag too many just as I was set to leave. I was loaded down with bacon, sausages and tea, and I couldn't find my ticket as I was walking out the door, till I emptied all my bags out on the floor. Back across the ocean to my home, away from home, I'm glad to be returning, but sad I had to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time. It's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. Plane, I sipped a drink while waiting for the meal, just trying not to let my head know how my stomach feels. There's a baby right behind me, making sure that I won't sleep, and the flight's too full to find another seat. Back across the ocean to my home, away from home, I'm glad to be returning, but sad I had to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time, but it's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. asleep at last just as the plane was touching down. I itched an ear while waiting for the bags to come around. And I make it home at last, and I nearly unpacked when I'm already making plans to go again. Back across the ocean to my home, away from home. I'm glad to be returning, but sad I had to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time. It's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. Back across the ocean to my home, away from home. I'm glad to be returning, but sad I had to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time. It's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. Yes, it's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye.
Hey, that was Aidan Quinn, Philomena's wee lad. And before Aidan there, it was Barnbrack with Mickey Marley's Roundabout. Now we're approaching the halfway mark, and to take us up to it, we've got Joe E. Hamilton asking us all to open up our hearts.
Open up your heart and let my love come in. Open up your heart and let my life begin. This sun's gonna shine, there'll be blue skies again. When you open up your heart and let my love come in. I know you've been hurt by no love affair. Darling, don't blame me, I wasn't even there. Your long, lonely nights I will bring to an end. When you open up your heart and let my love come in. Open up your heart and let my love come in. Open up your heart and let my life begin. The sun's gonna shine, there'll be blue skies again. When you open up your heart and let my love come in. Someone before me has treated you like dirt. Someone before me has made your heart hurt. Your long, lonely nights I will bring to an end. When you open up your heart and let my love come in. Open up your heart and let my love come in. Open up your heart and let my life begin. This sun's gonna shine, there'll be blue skies again. When you open up your heart and let my love come in. When you open up your heart and let my love come in.
Thank you, Joey Hamilton. Now it's sing-along time again. You'll all know this one, and I want you to sing along with Mick and Tony, Aka, Foster and Alan.
I'll tell me ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is Corden 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who is he? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. The knock at the door and the ring at the bells, they know me to roll her very well. Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. The
the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, the snow come travelling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma when she comes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. I'll tell me ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull me hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's golden, 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who's he? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys will fight them for her. The knock at the door and the ring at the bell, they know me to rule of very well. Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, the snow come travelling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma when she comes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still.
There we go. That was, of course, Mick and Tony with I'll Tell Me Ma. And, of course, up here in Northern Ireland, it's our big holidays this week. It's the 12th of July, where all the men start marching down the streets, banging their drums and tooting their flutes, and a lot of people just ship themselves off on holiday. It's the big, all the factories close, and even 24-hour garages. I found it wasn't just the 11th night when the bonfires are on, or the 12th. I found the past couple of nights I tend to forget things and have to nip out after midnight when her indoors Claire gives me the orders. I've forgotten her milkshake or something. And I've been driving around midnight most nights this week. There's none of the 24-hour garages open. It must just be because of the 12th holidays. But around about this point in the show, each week we normally play a comedian. We've had Frank Carson, we had Rosemary, we had Conal Gallen. And to celebrate the fact that it's the 12th holidays up here in the north, I'm going to play one of the legendary old comics from the 70s, late 60s, 70s. Very well known up here, and his albums still sell. They still are top of the charts, even after all these years. And that was, of course, the legendary James Young. So here's James Young's take on the 12th holidays coming to my hometown, Bangor.
Foreign holidays, I don't like them. Do you see Spain? Don't like it. Do you see France? Wouldn't go. Too many dirty pictures. There's one place I love. It's Bangor. I love Bangor. I love it. Listen, smashing. Hey, Aggie, stop that joke, you tougher me or goodies onion. Come on, get the tiller, come on, get the tiller on with the twain. Would you stop yapping? Would you shut your beak? Listen you, I brought you here to enjoy yourself and you will enjoy yourself. Now will you enjoy yourself? Come on, up on the twain, get in the carriage, come on. Leave down, stop me, for heaven's sake, stop me, leave down that joke of children, come on. We take our holiday in Bangor 2 weeks a year. Big Aggie under 8 wee children up and down the Bangor pier. Fish and chips up Main Street and round to Bally home. Ice cream sliders at Caproni's ballroom, looking at the gulls on the foam. Bangor air makes me romantic, so Big Aggie says. 2 months later when the summer is over, she's in the family way. We always take the train till Bangor, we like it best. Swift breezes from the sea in Bangor, good for my Big Aggie's chest. In a miniskirt she dresses, very latest style. Taxi driver at the Bangor station, give the whore a nod and a smile. Bangor air makes me romantic and I love it so. Spring marches at the decks we're staying, best thing and band that I know. When all the holidays are over, I need a rest. I think I'll go and see a doctor. Will I see another clean vest? Bangor makes me romantic, so Big Aggie says. I lost a half a soul in Bangor, I'll have to change my ways. But next year we'll go to Bangor with 9 kids or more. Big Aggie, she can have the mattress, I'd better sleep on the floor.
There we go. That was James Young, the great Northern Irish comic that so many try to recreate, and he's influenced so many Northern Irish comics over the years. And in fact, there's a friend of mine, William Caulfield, who I mentioned previously. He's a cruise ship entertainer and a comedian, and I was saying last week, he's back on the cruise ships, so the cruise ships are starting to run again. And also he's out live on Thursday the 23rd of September 2021 with his Our Jimmy, Past and Present. That's his tribute show to the late great James Young. If you haven't seen it, there's no closer man to it. If you close your eyes, you would swear blind it was James Young himself. And Williams appearing at the Portico Arts and Heritage Centre in Portaferry, and that's on the 23rd of September. Isn't it great to see acts back out and working again? Absolutely brilliant. Long may it continue. And the other thing we're allowed to do now, of course, is now that all these restrictions are ending, is we can actually hug. We're allowed to hug. So here's Olivia Douglas with a celebration of hugging.
A hug or two, it's really no secret what a hug can do. It makes you smile, and in a little while you'll want another hug or two. A hug or two can say much more than words can do. So anytime you're feeling blue, try a little hug or two. When I was young, my mother would say, you can't go out, girl, until you pay. But ma sure haven't any money for you. She said you can pay me with a hug or two. A hug or two, it's really no secret what a hug can do. It makes you smile, and in a little while you'll want another hug or two. A hug or two can say much more than words can do. So anytime you're feeling blue, try a little hug or two. Now the doctors try with all their art, but there is no cure for the lonely heart. No powders or pills or a witch's brew can never take the place of a hug or two. A hug or two, it's really no secret what a hug can do. It makes you smile, and in a little while you'll want another hug or two. A hug or two can say much more than words can do. So anytime you're feeling blue, try a little hug or two. Doesn't take long, just a moment of time, as simple and as easy as a nursery rhyme. When words fall short or misconstrued, it'll do no harm to try a hug or two. A hug or two, it's really no secret what a hug can do. It makes you smile, and in a little while you'll want another hug or two. A hug or two can say much more than words can do. So anytime you're feeling blue, try a little hug or two. I'll hug you every night. I'll hug you in the afternoon if that's alright. Or anytime you want to, that's what I will do. For every day is good for a hug or two. A hug or two, it's really no secret what a hug can do. It makes you smile, and in a little while you'll want another hug or two. A hug or two can say much more than words can do. So anytime you're feeling blue, try a little hug or two. A hug or two, it's really no secret what a hug can do. It makes you smile, and in a little while you'll want another hug or two. A hug or two can say much more than words can do. So anytime you're
Yes, there's Olivia Douglas singing about a hug or two, and I'm sure a lot of you were missing hugs of grandchildren and things during the whole pandemic. It was certainly crazy times. But as I said, we're nearly through it. And Olivia Douglas is actually appearing with the Dominic Kirwan weekend in Scotland in Aberdeen in November. You may have heard the ad for it earlier on the programme. Certainly have a look out for that, and do make inquiries to the DK Events and Tours team about that weekend. It looks like it's going to be an absolutely smashing one. Now, apart from hugs, the other thing the Chinese bat bug taught us was that we really needed to be kind to one another. During those lockdown times, it was important to be kind. And here's the wee man with the big voice and a big career ahead of him. It's Owen Mac with Be Kind.
Be kind, whatever's on your mind. You don't know what someone's going through. And if you fall behind, you know that you will find there's someone who will be kind to you. Is gray. No matter what color comes our way, and though we might wear a happy smile, we all need a helping hand once in a while. Be kind, whatever's on your mind. You don't know what someone's going through. Someone who will be kind to you. We all have to face the rain sometimes. It's not always rainbows and sunshine. We're just trying to find our way in life. So let's lift each other up into the light. Be kind, whatever's on your mind. You don't know what someone's going through. And if you fall behind, you know that you will find there's someone who will be kind to you. You don't know what someone's going through. And if you fall behind, you know that you will find there's someone who will be kind to you. Be kind, whatever's on your mind. You don't know what someone's going through. And if you fall behind, you know that you will find there's someone who will be kind to you. There's someone who will be kind to you.
Hi, this is Mike Denver here, and you're listening to Tony's Country and Crack.
Through the darkest night, when my world goes wrong, will you make it right? Will you guide my lips in all I say? Will you walk with me every day? when I'm tired and weak? Will you make me strong when my mind's confused and all hope is gone? Will you take my hand? Will you lead the way, dear Lord? Will you walk with me today? Will you walk with me and ease my pain? Will you walk with me, give me hope once again when my eyes grow dim? Will you let me see, dear Lord? Will you walk with me? If my friends should go when there's no one there, if I call your name in my dark despair, will you come to me? Will you ease my pain, dear Lord? Will you walk with me again? Help me find the strength just to carry on. Teach me how to pray, for it's been so long since I fell on my knees and asked that you forgive all my sins. Dear Lord, please forgive. Will you walk with me and ease my pain? Will you walk with me, give me hope once again when my eyes grow dim? Will you let me see, dear Lord? Will you walk with me? Will you walk with me through the darkest night when my world goes wrong? Will you make it right? Will you guide my lips in all I say? Will you walk with me every day? Will you walk with me and ease my pain? Will you walk with me, give me hope once again when my eyes grow dim? Will you let me see, dear Lord? Will you walk with me? Oh, dear Lord, will you walk with me?
Thank you, Mike Denver. Now, if you've missed any of the programmes, don't worry, because you can catch up. They are all available on podcasts, so you can download and listen at your leisure. You can use Apple Music, Amazon Music, or any good podcast platform. Just search up Tony's Irish Country and Crack Party, and you will be able to download the programmes and listen in if you've missed any of them. Now, coming up, we've got Sheila Barry.
Watch the clock, count the time it takes me to make you mine. It's courting time in Tennessee. Boy and girl, cheek to cheek, love is strong but hearts are weak. It's courting time in Tennessee. I'm wishing wishes all through the day that Mr. Cupid will show me the way. So watch you watch, light the light, and I'll be slipping round tonight. It's courting time in Tennessee. Grab your guy, dance and dance, if you're looking for romance. It's courting time in Tennessee. Soon the wedding bells will ring, then you'll know that love is king. It's courting time in Tennessee. I'm wishing wishes all through the day that Mr. Cupid will show me the way. So watch you watch, light the light, and I'll be slipping around tonight. It's courting time in Tennessee.
Master Cupid will show me the way. So watch you watch, light the light, I'll be slipping round tonight. It's courting time in Tennessee. It's courting time in Tennessee. It's courting time in Tennessee.
Courting Time in Tennessee, and that was by Sheila Barry, and that was for Lynn Campbell in Lifford. And Lynn actually reached out to me last week during the programme, and I missed it. She reached out on Facebook, Tony Brown Comedy, and I missed her message to say she was listening in because I was too busy tweaking my dials and fiddling with my knobs, as they say. So Lynn, sorry I missed you last week. There's your wee shout out this week. Here's one for you. It's Shauna McStravock and Love Shine a Light.
Love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. Let our love shine a light in every corner of the world. Love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. Let the love light carry, let the love light carry. Light up the magic in every little part. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. And we're all gonna shine a light together. Oh, shine a light to light the way. Brothers and sisters in every little part. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. Love shine a light in every corner of my dream. Let the love light carry, let the love light carry. Like the mighty river flowing from a stream. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our dreams. And we're all gonna shine a light together. Oh, shine a light to light the way. Brothers and sisters in every little part. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. Love shine a light in every corner of the world. Let the love light carry, let the love light carry. Light up the magic for every boy and girl. Let our love shine a light in every corner of the world. And we're all gonna shine a light together. Oh, shine a light to light the way. Brothers and sisters in every little part. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. And we're all gonna shine a light together. Oh, shine a light to light the way. Brothers and sisters in every little part. Let our love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. Let the love shine a light in every corner of our hearts. Every corner of our
Phoenix Country Radio is without a doubt one of the fastest growing stations on the net. We are proud of our listening figures, so much so you can all see how many people are listening on our website. Why not let your business or products grow with us by advertising or sponsoring our station? Become part of the Phoenix Country Radio's family and our success. and advertise with us today. Let's support each other in these difficult times. Contact Stephen at phoenixcountryradio.com for more details.
There's a spanner in the works, you know. You gotta step up your game to make it to the top, so go. Got a little competition, no. You're gonna find out how to cope with living on your own,
Phoenix Country Radio, the best in country music.
It is indeed Phoenix Country Radio, the best in country music, and you're tuned in to Tony B's Irish Country and Crack Party here on a Saturday night. I hope whatever you're doing, you're having a ball and the music's helping you pass the night away. Listen, if you've got any requests or shout-outs, I said it at the top of the programme, I'm going to remind you again, do get in touch. The usual methods, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Look up Tony Brown Comedy. Or on my website, all the W's, www.tonybrown.comedy.com. Or you can email me, tonyshoutouts@gmail.com. It's great to hear from you. And of course, if you're an artist and you've got a new single coming out, or you've got something you want us to try and plug for you, do drop us a line, send us your music, let us know what you're at, and we'll do our best to support you. Now, it's Saturday night. I hope you're in the mood for some dancing. Here's the Nolans.
Take these chains from my heart and set me free. You've grown cold and no longer care for me. All my faith in you has gone, but the heartache lingers on. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. You like out, paint it up, powder up, then you ought to be glad, 'cause your good girls are gonna go bad. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden.
There we go, that was Susan McCann and her Diamonds medley, String of Diamonds medley. A lot of sing-along songs there. We're into the final half hour of the programme. You know, we start to ramp it up. We start to liven it up. See you through to midnight. See you through to the end of your party or the last drink, nightcap before bed. Stick with us.
Here it is, the brand new CD from McFarland, Something Old, Something New, featuring 18 great country songs, including Gone, Gone, Gone. Fool Like Me, If You Should Come Back Today, and many more.
If you should come back.
Now available to buy at www.mcflavin.co.uk or send postal order or cheque for €20 to McFlavin, Schoolyard Records, Drumlish, County Longford. Something Old, Something New by McFlavin. Out now.
There were 3 old gypsies coming to our door, and downstairs ran the lady-o. One sang high and the other sang low, and the other sang a raggle-taggle gypsy-o. Then she pulled off her silk finish gown, put on a hose of leather-o. The ragged rags about her door, she is gone with the raggle-taggle gypsy-o. Late last night when my lord came home, inquiring for his lady-o. The servant girl, she said to the lord, she's gone with the raggle-taggle gypsy-o. Oh, saddle for me my milky white steed, go fetch me my polio, that I may go and seek my bride who is gone with the raggle-taggle gypsy-o. He rode high and he rode low, he rode through what it copses so, till he came to a wide open field, and there he spied his lady-o. Oh, what made you leave your house and your land? What made you leave your money-o? What made you leave your new wedded lord to be off with the raggle-taggle gypsy-o? Oh, what care I for me house and me land? What care I for money-o? What care I for my new wedded lord? I'm off with the raggle-taggle gypsy-o. Oh, what care I for me goose-feathered bed, with the sheet turned down fought so bravely, oh. Tonight I'll sleep in a cold open field along with my raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. There were 3 old gypsies coming to our door. Downstairs ran the lady, oh. One sang high and the other sang low. The other sang the raggle-taggle gypsy, oh.
You're listening to Tony's Irish Country and Crack Show. Don't touch that dial, stick around for a while.
It's time for the slosh. Let's see you all sloshing around your kitchens.
La 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 la, sha la 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 la. And Marie who waits for me. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town, there's no need to be unhappy. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for you meant to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean, you can have a good meal, you can do whatever you feel. Sunday morning, up with the lark, I think I'll take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. And I got someone waiting for me. And when I see her, I know what she'll say. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Singing high, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Whoa, my, it's a beautiful day. You looked at me, I knew right away, you're the kind of girl I need. Now I see that everything's alright, you're always giving me the lead. Feeling like I do, I could dance all night and day. Feeling like I do, I could dance my life away. Baby likes to rock, baby likes to roll, baby likes to rock and roller. The feeling is fine, now I know that you're mine, 'cause I feel like a rock and roller. Baby, take a chance, baby, come and dance, sweet little rock and roller. Music's alive while I'm making a jive, it's a sweet little rock and roller. Rockin', rolling around. Hands up, baby, hands up, give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up, give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. 1, 2, 3, oh, hands up, baby, hands up, give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up, give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. chick like you. That's something I couldn't do. And I can dance with you, honey, if you think it's funny. Does your mother know that you're out? And I can chat with you, baby, flirt a little maybe. Does your mother know that you're out? Take it easy, try to cool it, girl. Take it nice and slow. Does your mother know? Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you'll get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. My little baby sister can do it with me. It's easier than learning your ABC. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby, jump up, jump back. Well, I think you've got the knack. Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I'd like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you, it's not the truth. No one could look as good as you.
Yes, that was Stuart Moyles there with his slosh medley. We're into the last sort of 15-20 minutes of the programme. A few shout outs to people that reached out on Facebook. We've got Ruth Conley, David Turner, Stephen Smith, I don't think that's the Stephen Smith, Keith McLaughlin, Helen McCabe, Olivia Denise, Elaine Blee, Desmond Kennedy, Elaine McGaud, Jerry McSherry, Charles Arkins. There's too many to mention.
I'm not the only cowboy in the West. I'm not the only cowboy in the West. Though I'm living in the last place that God blessed. I wear brown boots, I've got tattoos, a velvet on my chest. But I'm not the only cowboy in the West. I spent some time in New Orleans playing the old trombone, and I travelled round the world until I had my wild oats sown. But I missed that easy way of life that I had left behind, and the farm down on the Shannon side was always on my mind. I'm not the only cowboy in the West. Though I'm living in the last place that God blessed. I wear brown boots, I've got tattoos, a velvet on my chest. But I'm not the only cowboy in the West. The fields of home kept calling me, so I made my way back to the cattle and the farm. 10 years I'd been away. Sometimes the going gets mighty tough, it puts me to the test. But I'm not the only cowboy in the West. I'm not the only cowboy in the West. Though I'm living in the last place that God blessed. I wear brown boots, I've got tattoos, or bells on my chest. But I'm not the only cowboy in the West. Loved those cowboy songs since I heard them as a boy, and I dreamed about the old campfire beneath the summer sky. From the first time I saw Trigger with Roy Rogers on his back, as he rode into the sunset along that dusty track. I'm not the only
I'm living in the last place that God bless. I wear brown boots, I got tattoos of Elvis on my chest, but I'm not the only cowboy in the West. I'm not the only cowboy in the West.
Brendan Shine's not the only cowboy in the West.
Here it is, the brand new CD from Art and Shane Supple, simply called Art and Shane. Featuring 18 country songs, including That's How I Got to Memphis.
That's how I got to Memphis. There were 7 Spanish angels.
7 Spanish Angels. Murder on Music Row. What You Gonna Do with a Cowboy?
What you gonna do when he says honey?
And many, many more. Now available to buy at www.artsupple.com. Or send a cheque or postal order for €15 to Shane Supple, Hillside, Cork Hill, Youghal, County Cork, Ireland. Father and son duo of Art and Shane Supple, celebrating 30 years of music and song. Out now.
Where's the party? The party's right here on Phoenix Country Radio.
Well, a farmer's life is hard enough, but I never do complain. I love the freshness of the dew and the early morning rain. I look forward to the weekend and the time to have some fun. It's the moment I've been waiting for when all my jobs are done. Where's the party? Hey, where's the party? I've been working so hard, it's been a long week, so I just wanna know where's the party? Where's the party? It feels good to be alive and to start a jive. Relax and let yourself go. No, I ain't not had a holiday for a couple of years or more. My soul is crying out for rest and my back is getting sore. Seems this old blue force and Major and me are due a good long break. But for now my aches and pains are gone, I'm feeling wide awake. Where's the party? Ah, where's the party? I've been working so hard, it's been a long week. I just wanna know where's the party? Hey, where's the party? It feels good to be alive when I start a jive. Relax and let yourself go. Where's the party? So where's the party? I've been working so hard, it's been a long week. I just wanna know where's the party? Where's the party? It feels good to be alive when I start to jive. Relax and let yourself go. It feels good to be alive when I start to jive. Relax and let yourself go. It feels good to be alive when I start to jive. Relax and let yourself go.
Mowing, lifting, sewing, baling, drawing, hauling a bucker, raking, backing, stacking, plowing, crashing, tipping, wrapping, field or slapping, sucking, diesel, cutting, trucking, spreading, piping, double clutching, spinning, sliding, digging, rigging, wearing, tearing, losing weight. Oh, hit the diff and pray that she goes all the way. We're platinum at with the party hats, and I'm heading for the day. They thought that we were quitting. Well, when the sun went down, with a flame from the pipe, we drove a light till the fuel lit right out. Oh, give me a yoke with plenty of poke and a cat of easy start, and 1,500 acres, hauling 40 ton of grass. I said goodbye before July to the woman in an awful rush, and it was nearly Christmas before I got back in touch. I found a seat, but I had no bit cruel. With loads of power was behind the dark, so give the pop a screw. Out all night with no lights, only seeing stars, and the gloom from the moon, and the diesel light in the dash. Mowing, lifting, sewing, bailing, drawing, hauling, buckeraking, backing, stacking, plowing, crashing, tipping, wrapping, peeled or slapping, sucking, diesel, cutting, trucking, spreading, piping, double clutching, spinning, sliding, digging, rigging, wearing, serving, losing, winning. Oh, hit the death and pray that she goes all the way. We're flat to the mat with the party hats, and I'm heading for the day. They thought that we were quitting. Well, when the sun went down, with a flame from the pipe, we drove a light till the fuel went right out. Overlord on a turn here.
Yeah, this is Ritchie Remo telling you to hit the diff. We're approaching the end of the programme. I hope you're having a ball.
Hit the tune below and it started to roar, always in the air. It was my chance to freeze the nipples I never knew was there. Need some sleep and new teeth for digging and dozing in the muck. In case it rains, needing a chain lying in the truck. Climbing, liming, mixing, piping after the field is cut. There's many a gap you won't get at without 6,000 foot. Mowing, lifting, sewing, bailing, drawing, hauling, buckeraking, backing, stacking, plowing, crashing, tipping, wrapping, peeled or slapping, sucking, diesel, cutting, trucking, spreading, piping, double clutching, spinning, sliding, digging, rigging, wearing, tearing, losing, winning. Oh, hit the death and pray that she goes all the way. We're flat to the mat with the party hats, and I'm heading for the day. They thought that we were quitting. Well, when the sun went down, with a flame from the pipe, we drove all night till the fuel went right out. Oh, hit the death and pray that she goes all the way. We're flat to the mat with the party hats, and I'm heading for the day. They thought that we were quitting, cause the summer doesn't last. But we're heading to New Zealand, where the crack it only starts.
Sounds like it's sucking diesel. It's the Whistling Donkeys taking us to the very end of the programme with South Australia.
South Australia, I was born, heave away, haul away. South Australia, round Cape Horn, round for South Australia. All away, a rolling king, heave away, haul away. Roll away, you'll hear me say we're bound for South Australia. Plowing out one morning fair, heave away, haul away. Was there I met with Nancy Blair, bound for South Australia. Haul away, a rolling king, heave away, haul away. Roll away, you'll hear me say we're bound for South Australia. There's one thing that's on my mind, heave away, haul away. Was leaving Nancy Blair behind, bound for South Australia. Haul away, a rolling king, heave away, haul away. Roll away, you'll hear me say we're bound for South Australia. We wallop around Cape Horn, heave away, haul away. You'd wish to God you'd never been born bound for South Australia. Haul away, a rolling king, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me say we're bound for South Australia. South Australia, I was born, heave away, haul away. South Australia, round Cape Horn, bound for South Australia. Haul away, a rolling king, heave away, haul away. Roll away, you'll hear me say we're bound for South Australia.
Wherever you're bound for this week, I hope you have a good one, and you'll join us again next week, Saturday 10 p.m. on Phoenix Country Radio for Tony B's Irish Country and Crack Party. Have a great week, everybody. So from me, Tony B, to all of you, please look after each other and may your God go with you. See you next week, folks. That's it for this week, folks. Don't forget, if you've missed any programmes, they are all available to download now on all good podcast platforms, including Amazon Music and iPhones and Apple Pods and you name it. Until next week, take care of yourselves.
This show has been produced by Clariton FM Limited on behalf of this station. Thank you for tuning in and please continue to support this station.